Tomba. But forget everything you know about the top quad tots currently. Things are a lot different now. From the top to the bottom, we go from Lyon to Toulouse, a team you normally associate being right up there. This season, they are struggling way down, believe it or not, in 10th position. This is a chance for us to capitalise. Bonjour everyone and welcome back along to the Montpellier career mode here on your home of rugby, and today we look to kick into another gear in this massively important middle cluster of very tough games. Last episode we took on Lyon, and next episode we face them again. They are the creme de la creme, if you'd like to call them that, at the top. Toulouse, a side of former glories, struggling down the other end. Just 4 wins so far in their very, what would you say, treacherous season so far. 8 losses and just 23 points. Last time we met them, we took them out by 5, 19 to 14, but it was before then, 28-17, Toulouse actually beat up on us. Their team is bizarre, and it's still to this number 9 jumper. We see Baptiste Germain starting at scrum half, and Anton Dupont still sitting on the bench. We do have his outside buddy Romain Intermac starting at inside centre, with Zach Holmes wearing that playmaker fly half number 10 jumper. Plenty of changes throughout their pack as well. Maybe that's a question mark of why they're having such a struggling season. The backline looks pretty good, but in the forwards, somewhere they may well be struggling with. On our side of things, though, we've kept things as best as we can to how they were in our last matchup. This is about as strong as our team can get, and we do welcome back a couple of players. None more so than Brett Heron, who comes back in to fly half, replacing Damon, and Augustine Pulu comes back into the starting lineup with the injury to Pelag last episode. We also welcome back probably our most important player, Jeffrey Dalmeiru, into 13, which makes a shift for Jan Surfontaine to inside centre. Other than that, though, the pack has stayed the same. I question mark this back row. We've just not got things right since the injury to Sanconi at the start of the season. He's due back very, very soon, and hopefully that will shore things up at the back of our pack. Look at the bench for the two sides, as I said, Dupont sitting there in 21, but there's plenty of good players there for Toulouse. Famuina, Takori there, Dupont, of course, Ramos, guys who can certainly make a difference. We welcome back Rollhawk to our bench as well, and Amache, like we expected, the scrum half injuries were going to come sooner or later. He's got his spot as the third choice scrum half, but now sitting on the bench. Plenty of guys there, though, have played a lot of top-level rugby. Capelli, Guagini, Sitiano, and, of course, the Bretts, who we've just brought in for this season. We look like we could do some damage, but Toulouse, as a side, we just can't trust to be bad after one season. We are donning the away strip here tonight, the beautiful white and blue. And, of course, it is Toulouse, the team at home, in the red and black. We are almost set for action. Brett Heron, we welcome back to the team and fly half, and he gets us underway with a deep kick down to the left-hand side, and Reece Samet in the side chases hard, but Pulu is the one that makes the tackle, and it's a strong carry straight away from Marquis, using them all. Our forwards away over the other side of the field. Big play there from Toulouse, and a kick over the top from Germain has Boffier struggling to get back. Retiz is there, he spots acres of space, tries to kick into it, Fancart's offside. They switch directions very early, breaking tackles, and through they go. Nice run there from Mayfu, switching it off to McCall, and they bust away. That's got to be a turnover, it is. Wyn Jones switches back to Heron. Welcome back as his first carry of the game, and it's popped short and maybe lost. Turnover it is indeed. And Toulouse with another chance. Oh, out on this right-hand side. Attacking very strongly at the moment. Another run from McCall. Pick and go from Germain, and the pass inside. A chance was to turn that over. Slow to the breakdown again. Left side they attack. Anu, the man of first receiver. There's numbers there. Zach Holmes sticked, and Retiz takes the ball as well. Dameiru looking to run his way out of trouble. Does so very elegantly as well, finding the space deep down. Bonneval has to rumble it back, and he's held up in the tackle from Reece Samet. Somehow he frees that ball up. Germain, that's a shocker. An absolute disaster from the scrum half. And he goes straight to touch. This is a great opening attacking chance for Montpellier. Give it a Sally throws it nicely at the front for Pulu to drop, and that is a disaster straight off the set piece. Now, what can they do here, Toulouse? Through the midfield of Arki they go. Jermaine, centre field, can't run to touch this time. And he sets him up on halfway. Pick and go there from Tolofua. Another couple of metres. That's nice for Wainu. Big run there from the tight head prop. Holding off these tackles. We want to be as many players in the defensive line as we can manage. More strong running there for Monterey up into the line from the wing. Brennan, the Irishman, having a strong carry there. Anu again. No one really competing these breakdowns. They're very fast. The ball out of the ruck at the moment. Toulouse has more strong carries. Switching of plays and up into the back line is Bonneval. He breaks the line, puts in a little drop goal. I think there was an attempt. Reece Sammer's back there, and we will rumble it over the 10-ball line. And we are shooting back on Tolofua there, but it certainly was not him. It was Bonneval with a... I gotta say, it was a drop goal attempt. He was in a great position. Unfortunately for Toulouse, he just could not find that support player. Here's Heron, smacking this one straight to touch. Oh, it's a shocker from Heron. Back from injury, and straight in the bin he goes. Wow, this is straight back to the 22, and I'd imagine scrum or line-out option, or a retake, of course. They will take the line-outs. Wow, this is a big opportunity here for Toulouse. A mistake from Montpellier, and Heron at the back they go. McLeod nicely takes it in, and they centre it back through Arki. Getting a little bit clustered in the middle there, Toulouse, but they do manage to retain possession. Jermaine, oh, that's a great little offload as well. Holmes, support on his outside, great chase back. Brilliant tackle on Andre. He's out, surely he's in touch there. It straightens up, plenty of room, massive space for Arki. And the opening try goes to the home side. That was manipulated to perfection, and Arki grabs the opener. It was all throughout error as well. We did well to defend that little kick, but Zach Holmes, brilliant pass. Almost getting on today into the left-hand corner. Switching it back, McCall doing brilliantly. And the little pick around the corner, drawing defenders in from width, and that always creates that space. And Toulouse are a side very good at creating that space when required. Why are they in 10th? I don't understand it. Here is Holmes. And there's 2 points. Almost half an hour gone, our first try of the game, but there's been one team only in this match, and it is the home side. Toulouse up 7 points to 0, and we've got work to do with very little attacking chance and very little to do on our side either. Defense, defense, defense. That's what we've been all about so far tonight. Let's see if we can get Heron kicking a little bit better, a bit more accuracy. That is a nice one. Ratisse was waiting for it, but this should be a turnover. It's got to be Sofrontain. Wadago, massive hole. And he trundles his way through. Slow there, but we get nicely. Pulu, Shileru, there's another gap. Sofrontain to Demaru. He's back. First touch, Demaru. High shot. Oh, come on. Penalty try. Heron and Reece Salmon were right there. Bonneval, you cheating little prick. It's got to be a try. We're going to slow it down and take the 3, though. We don't want to draw this match, and we've got to think early. We've got to think quickly. Heron is back. Let's get the lads' confidence back. A shocker of a 22. And now we'll get some points on the board right in front. Brett Heron does well at 7-3. That was a great break, though. We did to them what they did to us before. Like Drago with the initial bust cutting inside. And then they always had those defenders turning in every single runner. And that created the space. Dalmeiro went through. Man on his outside. Should have been a try. But we've been robbed there. Shileru to Wyn Jones. And oh, that's a great turnover. Heron chases it hard, but it's going to be a second try here. Arki on the outside. Runs away from Dalmeiro. Bonfier miles out of position. And that is an instant hit back. And it's 2 tries for Arki. Just like that, we were turned on our heads. Shaleru grabbed it, went short to Win Jones. Red jumpers everywhere, big turnover, looked like it was white. And they shifted out to Arki, who's no pace merchant by any stretch of the imagination, but enough open space and clear grass in front of him, he just had to trundle to the corner. What a hit back from Toulouse. And they go up now 12-3. Zach Holmes to make it 14. An 11-point lead. You better count it because it's over. Well, this is not going as we expected. Plenty of depth on the bench if we want to go there, but I think it's a bit early just yet to be going to those sorts of measures. Let's try this left-hand side, see if we can get any profit out of that. Reece Samet is a little bit taller, I'd imagine, than Matisse. Dameiru's out there. We don't get it in, though. And they're going to run a stroll straight back. That is a massive hit. And a man right there. How do we not turn that over? Strong carry from Lainu. And now the big number 8 on a Fuller as half-time rings. Jermaine back to Arki, who says, I've had enough. I've scored 2 tries on the orange. And he slaps it into touch. And we'll go to the break. Toulouse leading convincingly, 14 points to 3. And one man has been a star standout, and that is Peter Arki with a double and complete domination of this opening 40 minutes. The stats don't say too much is different between these sides. We've had a decent amount of possession and territory. We've just done nothing with it. Been in the wrong places when we had the ball. We've not put pressure on them defensively, and they're making short work of our defence. Their tackle count almost triple what Toulouse have done, and I'm sure they have been carving up with the line breaks as well that unfortunately we don't see there. But how we sit at halftime, 14-3, Montpellier struggling for the second week in a row. Not good. Big points on offer here as well for us because Leon have absolutely screamed out at the top of the table, and we are well struggling to keep up. A loss here will make things even worse as Heron, massive hole for Heron to go through. Does he have the wheels? It could be a try at the kickoff. Heron will score. Brilliant work. He's back from injury, back at the point, and back for Montpellier. Nothing was on. Brett Heron spots a hole, straight through. See you later, and goodbye, good night. How is your mother? Bang! Hits it perfectly, straight through, puts on the wheels. Support was there on his left as well, unrequired. That is a superb try. Serfontaine right there in support. Montpellier are back. Don't count us out just yet. Our first of the night, which is a bit of a shame. But we're on the board with a try. And now the penalty as well gets us right back in this 14-10. Game on. I like that. Beautiful little spark. Does this mean he throw the tee at someone and then we look back and it's still on the ground? Double tees for Brett Heron. How about that? 4 points the difference now. Let's see if we can do it again. Flankart to give it to Sally. He ain't going, oh my goodness, this is surely lost. No, we hang on. And Pulu will drill this downfield. Pulu, that's out of the full. Oh, you are a fool. Jeez. We spoke last season about a good kicking scrum half. Then we signed Pulu, who can't kick for nuts. He's quite a good kicker, Pulu, but that was a shocker. To the back. Oh, it's stolen from Kamara. Didn't expect that one to come out of the mitt. Pulu will give it another stab.
Advantage.
No, he won't. He's been smoked. And now Toulouse through Gamain beats the tackle Schneider and they slip through. Whoa, Flamster just destroying Brennan with a big tackle. But a width now. Look out for Arki. It's Holmes. Back inside and it's dropped. Picked up from Anu. Right centre field, out to 22, spinning through us, McCall offloading, benefit on today. Now they got numbers there as well. White with the carry, inside the 22. Toulouse going nowhere. Jermaine offloading, brilliantly, support, numbers. Townsend breaks a tackle, and he'll get a pass off. The try, Jermaine scores it, I think. But Townsend, brilliant on the right wing. Absolutely outstanding. And where's DuPont now? No, it's all about Baptiste Jermaine. This was brilliant work down the wing. A little bit of with that pass Outstanding tackle break through the attempt of Reece Emmett. And a finish in the corner. Exquisite from Jermaine. Well, we've seen some cracker tries in this series, even in this season. But boy, that was a good one. One-on-one tackles being missed from Reece Emmett. That cost us. And an immaculate kick as well from Zach Holmes. Doubles up, 21 points to 10. We're in a spot of bother. Okay, we're almost at the hour mark here, and I think we're going to make some changes. Some guys here are struggling. We're not getting the best. Who do we have on the bench? We should have gone with an outside back because Reece Emmett's having a shocker. Even Pulu's not having a great game. Amashe will definitely bring on for Pulu, but who do we change in this? There's no one really. I mean, we've got Rylhark on the bench, but do we want to bring out a Reece Emmett? Heron is having a good game. A bit undersold on him so far. Our forwards not playing the best. Maybe we'll bring on the likes of a Capelli into that second row flat cart. And Willemse having a long old season so far. Let's bring Capelli on there, and we'll bring on guys likes of a Sitiano for Wyn Jones, who's not having a great appearance either. Just a couple of changes. Don't really have the positions I want available on the bench. I would have liked to brought someone on for Reece Emmett. I don't think he's having a great game, but let's see if we can get him a bit more involved. As Rattiz, out the back door! Surfontaine loses the pill straight away, and now it's Zach Holmes. Little chip over the top. Reece Emmett, your chance to shine. Or just pass it to no one. Rattiz picks it up. Heron, nicely out to Kamada. Oh, he sidestepped the man. He's beaten the tackle. Inside to Flankard. Fends off one. Takes a heavy hit. Numbers are slow to the breakdown. Sparks something, Pulu. Oh my God, Pulu's been smoked. What do we do now? What? We've got to go to the corner. We really do. I mean, 3 points ain't going to do jack for us right now. I knew the man penalised there. So Pulu, that's his last act, getting smoked by his shoulder. We have made a number of changes, you see, coming up there. I think Setiano might be able to do something special. I don't know why the crowd's erupting. Is there a streaker on the field? I don't know. Let's get this in touch, Heron. That's a good kick. We do get a little bit more out of those kicks than we did from Darmon. Amashe's on the field. See what he can spark. He's a bit of a try-scoring extraordinaire, a bit of a finisher. There's Amashe. Let's see what we can cook up. Capelli on as well. Amashe to Heron. A bit of space. Oh, no. God, get out of here. That is disgusting. A flying hook around the head. No way. Aki, you are a dirty mug of a man. In this day and age, that's about 17 red cards. Heron smoked that into touch. Aki wouldn't play for a decade for a tackle like that. Heron was almost in that space as well. It was such a good run. Gilda-Sally just gets it in. Amashe spots the hole! Amashe's through! Quick feet from the replacement scrum half. And Augustin Amashe scores. And we're back, maybe, in this game. Our second try of the match. Heron with put in a pretty crap kick, to be fair. But Gilda-Sally hit the back of Kamada. Just getting it in. And look at that, the back of the line out, all surrounded, expecting them all. Went to Amashe, who did the little snipe around the back. Fly half defender went out. Scrum half defenders, back of the line outs turned in. And there was enough space for a digger loader to come through and scoop up the garbage that these sides have been delivering tonight. 21-15, 12 minutes to play. Heron adds 2 more, it's 21-17, and it is game on for these last few minutes of the match. We're getting to the real action piece. 12 minutes to play, almost that final 10. This is where the men and the boys are separated. Zach Holmes, short, good take, and we get players to the breakdown early. Let's get territory. Surfontaine, keep it in, Yarn. Not a great kick. Botaval returns it. I think Boffier should... No, it didn't even go that far. Flankard steps up, drives forward. Boys, you're too slow. The breakdown, straight through Gamain. He wants number 2. Stops it upfield. We spotted that coming. Nice little pass to White. Numbers are all there. Intermac takes it to ground. We could, we should, we do. Shaleru gets it away to Serfontaine, and he smokes this away. Ratiz, we've hardly spoken his name. Pressure now on Bonneval. Gets a nice kick away. Oh, that is a great kick. Finds the grass as well. And Shaleru, oh, the big number 8, he's put a thunderous punt in there. His chase is a little bit average. Gildaselli helps him out. I know! What around there? Another good offload. Mayfield, this could be another turnover. It is! Franco this time. Setiano, no chance he's going to kick it. Oh, what do we do? 3 points isn't enough. 3 points is not enough. Zach Holmes. How have they not got a yellow card here tonight? That's what I'm questioning. Heron, get it out. Let's reset. Line outs. Just outside the 22. 1 minute to play. Is there a rescue? Do we bring on Lucas? Lucas isn't on the bench. Oh, no. He's our saviour. Who would have thought I'd be thinking of bring on Lucas at a time like this? Gildaselli, time is up. Lamache, out to re-Salmon. Chance for redemption. Serfontaine, shimmies in, trips, gets up, goes again. Heron, out the back door. Dalmeiru, he'll do it. Dalmeiru scores. And Montpellier rescued from the jaws of defeat. They've come away with a victory. Jeffrey Dalmeiru hardly touched the ball tonight, but he's come up with the magic when Montpellier needed it the most. Jan Serfontaine made the initial bust. They create the space. Heron somehow kept that ball alive, and it was Dalmeiru on the outside to finish to the left. And that is how you score a match-winning try. The penalty goal proving to be once again the difference. 22-21. Heron to make it 24. Bonus point will still go the way of Toulouse, but this has been the story of their season, and Montpellier compound their issues with a last-minute extra time win, and they take it by an absolute whisker. That was a tough match. We had to dig deep for that one. We've come away with, would you call it a deserved victory? I would struggle. Toulouse were very good. They just made a few too many errors. Ill discipline, giving away those penalties, has cost them throughout the matchup. And that last minute try to Dalmeiru is the difference maker. Heron and Amache scored the other tries. No one in the forwards picking up any points here tonight. Heron 3 conversions and that all-important penalty goal. 2 tries for Peter Arki, and of course, Jermaine was fantastic. He grabbed the try of the night easily, going down that right wing with Townsend, who didn't feature as much as I would have expected. He's a very good player on the right side. Zach Holmes, 3 conversions to boot with that as well. And to be fair, it was 21-10 at 1 point. I thought we were gone. I thought she was all over at that one. Stats at full time. We pulled back a bit of possession, and it showed. Made a lot of errors, a lot of kicks as well, and a lot of tackles throughout this matchup for both sides. But at the end of the day, we've come away with a very tough win against 10th position. That's right, they are now 9 losses and just 4 wins. They do, though, pick up that all-important bonus point. Toulouse, no pushovers, and I think we come into this one expecting it to be tough. Oh, wow, Custer really stepping up the pace here, 49-13 over Racing 92. That is a big, big win. But we do turn our attention now to the European Champions Cup, and look who is waiting. We're on the road again. I think this is at least our 3rd away game in a row. Let's have a look at the schedule. Oh my goodness, we are not home until Munster. We've been away next episode to Lyon, away to Toulouse, away to Lyon, and last game was at home to Brive, how we come away brilliantly for 24-3 victory. But their 20-10 loss, sneaky in the end, 24-21. Boy, that is an all-important win, because you look at this table and it's not going to tell us anything because it's back to Europe. But this is the first time we've seen this now. 2 wins, a draw, and a loss. Lyon have not won in Europe, which is just remarkable considering how dominant they are in the top quad odds. Munster are top. We play them after Lyon. And, of course, we've already played Exeter Chiefs twice. They've got 2 wins and 2 losses. They are struggling with the bonus points, as are we. Look at that. Top and bottom, 3 bonus points each. And it just takes one result. Lyon could be right in this conversation later on. Munster, though, look like they have signed, sealed, and delivered their place into the next round. Okay, that's what we look at there. Players back. Now, I'm pretty sure the big man, Sankoni, is back. And boy, I'm going to be pleased to see him in the starting lineup. Boy, Skinner's back as well. Sankoni's back. Woo, where were you, Lucas? Where were you in the last episode? Let's get Sankoni straight in. We'll take Vicogni out of the bench, and Sankoni can go straight into number 8. That really does make us look a lot better. But the question now, Rees-Zammit had a bit of a shocker. Defensively, he was pretty poor. But that midfield, Serfontaine and Dalmeiru, where does a Skinner fit? Now, I'm definitely bringing Skinner at least onto the bench. Sorry, Damon, but it does mean that Rolhak can go out. So, do we bring on an Isles? Or do we bring in a Golonitsky? Oh, we just got... I mean, if we have Petavani, it's him, no question. And Gunderby is also another one we could bring in to those reserves. That's pretty much all we can do. I mean, Tisserand's far off the question there, isn't he? Golonitsky's a good finisher. Isles, I don't think we've unlocked the best of him yet. Golonitsky, more of an all-round player. I think he's more capable at fullback as well, which we can't cover with Skinner. But, of course, we've got plenty of other guys in the starting lineup. Heron could go to the back if we need to. Skinner can cover 10 and midfield. Serfontaine and Demayer, of course. We played Demayer on the wing. Rees-Zammit could go to fullback if we really struggle. But his tackling, well, it's pretty crap, isn't it? On that left wing, it's not good. Reti's quiet in the last matchup. Hopefully we see more from him in the coming weeks. But I think that's the only change we will really make. Pulu, I mean, does Omashe deserve a start? Does Pulu get a bit of a rest here? Do we bring Merrick on to the bench? I think Omashe started off the bench a little bit better. We might make the change. Rotate these number 9s because they're going to get injured. Where is Merrick? Let's get Pulu. We'll leave him there. But look at this. A long way before we get anyone back. Gerardo, 30 days. Geelong, 32. 40 days, Petavani. 92 for poor old Palag, who always gets a big injury throughout the season. I think we'll go with that next episode. I like bringing these guys back. A bit of a change. Omashe or Merrick. You know what? We might just start Merrick for this matchup. Get a little bit of difference in here. Who is the better kicker? Something I've not really compared between these two guys. Passing, geez, Omashe smokes him on passing and kicking, but it's the aggression, the agility, tackling. Merrick is a defensive player, which I like. Let's start off with a defensive player, bring on the spark and the attack of an Omashe later on in the fixture, and that is what we're going to go with next episode. On the road again, Montpellier versus Lyon. We'll say it the right way around. Lyon at home beat us last time 20-10. Let's hope we can get revenge and look to book our place. I think if we win this one, we will be almost secure into the playoffs of Europe yet again for Season 2. Until then, though, thanks for tuning in, as per always. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comments. Love to read your guys' comments each and every episode, so keep them flowing. And we'll try and dig our way through to the playoffs in Europe. Until then, though, thanks for watching, and take care.